Good morning, this is Peter. I'm here in Elmira, New York, right here at the Mark Twain grave. This is a site here that I often go to because it's only a block or two away from my office. And even though it's a cold winter morning, it's a nice place to go to reflect and just share upon some of the thoughts and some of the traits that Mark Twain has taught me in my life personally about living and sharing and caring and certainly the value of education as a lifelong process. So my thought today is just all about education. Continue to learn, develop, and grow, and I share that with all of you, is continue to learn, share, develop, grow, and try something new each and every day. It's 27 degrees outside, February 27th, 2017. Today's a very special day as I stand up here at the Mark Twain grave site. Today is actually my dad's birthday. Today, Dad would have been 90 years old. And even though he passed away 5 years ago, I still think of him each and every day. And as I come up here to the Mark Twain site, I think of inspiration and all the wonderful thoughts and all the wonderful things that my dad taught me through the years. So today's day is more about reflection and just good mindful thinking of all the wonderful things I've been given in life from my dad. And that's why today's just a good day of reflection and thankfulness. One of the biggest things I learned from my dad, and certainly from Mark Twain and all the readings, is the word wisdom. Doing wise things, making wise choices as to when to do things, when to not do things, when to say things, when to not say things, and just try to do things right. And I tried to learn that obviously from my dad, and make me a good, strong father, good, strong friend, good, strong person, good, strong husband, and certainly try to do the right things here in the community. So again, today's a great day about wisdom. Be wise, make wise choices, get out there and dream, just discover, explore, do cool things, just live life. Top of the morning to you. It's St. Patrick's Day 2017, and I'm back up with Mark Twain on a beautiful day. A foot of snow on the ground, but the sun is shining and it's just gorgeous. Talking about St. Patrick's Day, you talk about luck. What is luck? Luck in my world is preparation plus opportunity. It's not anything that just comes from a lucky type of thing. It's preparation plus opportunity. So in order to really have luck in life, be prepared, take advantage of opportunities you have out there, and then execute. Go out and take action on any goal or any aspiration you really have. So today's word of wisdom, execution and taking action, and luck will just come from that. So I'm back up here with Mark Twain, and what a difference a month makes as you look around and see green grass starting to pop up and grow. The snow has all melted and we're now into spring. This is April, so lovely time of year, and it's a lovely time to get outside and breathe some fresh air, some wonderful air. So today's message is about three things that make life successful: paradox, humor, and change. Paradox is basically, don't try to figure life out. It's very complicated. It can be a mystery. The harder you work at trying to figure something out, the more frustrating you can experience things. So paradox is just part of life. Number two is humor. Always just throw some humor into your life, in your everyday life. Find a way to laugh. Laugh at yourself, just laugh at life in general, and be happy with that kind of stuff. And number three is change. Always know that change is right around the corner. There's new things happening with technology and things changing within our world and in our environment each and every day. So change is important, change is a good thing. It's all part of life. Paradox, humor, and change with Mark Twain. So it's May, and May is spring, and spring means growth to me. Growth and taking risks a bit as to look at an opportunity and see what you can do with that opportunity to turn it into something that can be extremely rewarding. I often tell my kids, go out and do cool things, try new things, explore, and look at opportunities and see what you can take advantage of opportunities and really learn from that. So message this time is Mark Twain, great quote. 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the things you did do. So throw away the bowlines, get away from this shore and get out into the sea, dream, explore, and discover. It's the month of June, and June to me means graduation, commencement, speeches, things like that. But the one thing that often doesn't get brought up in these wonderful graduation speeches when learning about wisdom for the future and excitement is the word failure. And oftentimes when we're talking to graduates and giving them life lessons, failure doesn't come up very much because it's not a fun, easy topic to discuss. But I really think failure should be discussed, and failure should be looked upon as experiences to learn from and to grow from. So you're going to have failures in life. It really is a matter of how to handle it, how to deal with it, how to be prepared for it. So be okay with failure. Failure makes you stronger. It gives you a deeper understanding of who you are as a person and what you're capable of overcoming. Because when you overcome failure, it leads to successes far beyond measures that you thought about back in the graduation days. It makes you a stronger person, and wonderful opportunities lie ahead. Hi, it's July, and I'm up here with Mark Twain. A little bit of a foggy, humid summer afternoon, but really nice out. And I want to talk about legacy and generations that came before us. What was their legacy? What did people think as we move through this world? I think it comes down to three things: character, relationship, and contribution. So your character, how are you going to be remembered? Integrity, hard work, honest person, important stuff. Relationship, how much you love, how much you are loved by others, the most important people in your life, how you deal with them, how you treat them, how you work with them, and how you love them. So important. And finally, contribution. How are we giving back to our world, our society, our community, our churches, our organizations? Giving back. So, three things for legacy: character, relationships, contribution. Think about it. Happy summer. It's summertime, and it's the 8th month in a row that I've come up here to visit Mark Twain and the gravesite up here in the special place that we've identified. As summer comes to a close, time to reflect a little bit, time to maybe just take a deep breath and relax, knowing that another season is ending, a new season will be beginning, and that's really cool. That's special. That's what makes life special, and that's what makes day after day, week after week, month after month, that much more unique. That each and every day is not the same as it was yesterday. So this message right now is about taking time to just reflect a little bit. Take a deep breath, relax, take it in, take in the atmosphere around you, and be grateful. Be grateful for the fact that things don't stay the same. They change, and sometimes they change for the good, and sometimes they change for the not so good. But again, good opportunities to learn from those opportunities. So take a deep breath right now, relax, and enjoy. Take it in. So it's September, and see a few leaves have started to hit the ground here as we've turned into a little fall. Although today's a really nice day. It's almost like an Indian summer day. It's very warm. I want to talk about habits today. And you can see my face is probably a little bit red because I just finished working out. It's a habit I have now. I try to work out 3-4 times a week. So habits, doing the same things consistently over time to try to improve myself. So whether it's the habits of eating well, sleeping well, how about the habits of education, reading, read an hour a day, and just try to learn and educate and improve by creating the right daily habits. So whether it's getting good sleep, eating well, reading, learning, development, form good habits in your life, and good things will happen. It's October, and it's a rainy day, as there's a bit of a chill in the air and moist and dampness. As leaves are falling, squirrels are running around picking up acorns for the fall hibernation in the wintertime. And I look at things like rain and bad weather, bad storms, and say that, it will pass. But I also look at things like sunny days and great things, knowing that that might not last forever as well, those feelings in that atmosphere. So that will pass. So that's part of our lesson for today, is when bad things happen in life, whether it's death of a family member or just bad luck on things, know that those feelings will change and it will pass, and through time things will improve. But also look at those sunny days and those days when things are so great in life. You got to make sure to savor those and pay attention to those extra special, because that will pass too. And that's all part of God's creation and God's world for us, is that nothing stays the same. So bad things will pass and good things will pass. So all the more reason to stay in the here and the now and be right here present and be aware of everything that's going on around us, knowing that this is so cool. But we can't take it for granted. It will pass. It will pass. It's November. The days are getting shorter, the nights are getting longer, and it's you feel that chill in the air. And I wanted to take this opportunity here and maybe just look around this area where I am with Mark Twain and his gravesite, and just take in the beauty as we've looked at the seasons. Winter with snow, spring, summer, fall, and it's just so very pretty. See the seasons change and how pretty really everything is right here. And actually, as we look at Mark Twain's site itself, I can't help but notice that as people come up here to reflect, they leave little treasures of their own here as mementos and symbols of their appreciation for Mark Twain. There's a flower here today, there's a guitar pick, there's a quarter laying on his tombstone. And oftentimes I've come up here and seen a cigar or a little bottle of liquor or something like that, and it's just really cool that people have taken the time and the energy to just come here and show their appreciation, show their respect, and just take time to reflect on their own, in their own time of quiet and reflection time. So peace and quiet. So Thanksgiving time of year, be thankful, be grateful for everything you have in your life, be grateful for those that have inspired you for years in the past, family, friends, good poets, authors. A lot to be grateful for. So here we are, it's December, and our final trip up to the Mark Twain site. And I want to make this meaningful. I want to bring this all together and make a powerful final message here to you as we talk about all the strengths and abilities and gifts we've all been given, and the ability to share those gifts. Mind, body, and spirit. And I first talk about mind here. I have not come up here alone. I've come up here with all my mentors I've studied from and learned from. Mark Twain, Tony Robbins, Dale Carnegie, Earl Nightingale, Charlie Jones, my dad, and countless others that I have just brought into my life in the form of my mentors by reading books, by learning educationally. The greatest university of all out there is a collection of good books. That's art. That's art. Charlie Jones said this: you'll be the same person you are in 5 years as you are today, except for two things: the people you meet and the books you read. Read good books. Soak it in. Drink it in. Great stuff. That's the mentors in life. Books are the quietest and most constant of friends. They are the most accessible and the wisest of counselors, and they're always there for you. Good books. Body, physical body, mental body. Take care of yourself. Eat good. Exercise good. Do the right things to take care of yourself for the long run. And finally, spirit. The spirit of friendship, the spirit of love, and developing relationships that are just so incredible. We've talked a lot about that. That's important. Tell your friends how much you love them. Tell your family how much they mean to you. And don't wait. Don't wait any other time. Wait till now. Right now. Build a shelter against a rainy day in your life by accumulating assets to become the kind of person you really want to be. Accumulate values, virtues, character traits, faith in God, family relationships, and enduring friendships. That's spirit. John Wooden said this about gratitude: talent is God-given. Be humble. Fame is man-given. Be thankful. Conceit is self-given. Be careful. True leaders aren't born. They're made through time and through education and through study and through mentors and encouragement. Hope is eternal. Those are the last famous words my dad said to me. Hope is eternal. I think of that each and every day. Thanks, Dad. And finally, I leave you with this, a quote from Mark Twain. The two most important days of our lives are the day we are born and the day we understand why. God bless.